All right. We are going to jump into a rematch of SephirothsShadow versus mooware. SephirothsShadow game was not running at the correct rate, and so their whole gameplay experience was different. And Roar pulled the plug on the match, so they are going to have a new match with an unbeatable solid frame rate. We hope.
I will be amazed if this game lags for them. This is a console I've never heard of. Atari 8-bit. What the hell is an Atari 8-bit? Is it a computer?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're all sort of computers, really, if you think about it. But
come on, you know what I mean? A home computer.
Yeah,
Considering it's
They're all
Atari,
computers.
I would say it's a computer.
all of the once you go past NES, everything is just like I just file it all under like old video games. They're all the Atari stuff, Intellivision, even like Amiga stuff, Commodore, all of it. I don't have a good way to differentiate the stuff. TPC confirming it's a home computer.
Yeah, see, that's what I meant.
So this was a TPC sub, so maybe TPC will jump in. I don't know if they're busy right now. That's usually what they like to do. But I did test this one as well, so I know a bit about it. Here's me trying to search it, but I think it's got some punctuation I'm missing.
I will say the name already very exciting.
Yeah, it promises a lot with the title that the gameplay won't deliver.
Oh, absolutely not.
But it's a solid little game. I quite liked it. As someone who on the school computer in my middle school would play Commodore 64 games and was the only one who could get to level 4 on Alligator Blagger 64. This harkened back to that time for me, so it was fun in that way.
I gotta say, this box art, this is really something.
Yeah, let's. I think we can get in there. We can also listen to the music for like 5 seconds before we turn it off, because apparently it's bad and there's none in-game. Let's see what's going on there.
Look at that robot just strutting along. Yeah, this is either this console isn't capable of certain notes or something, or it's like this is a programmer who did the music sort of thing.
Porque no los dos.
I know, probably
Mr.
have to
Robot.
recrop.
Mr. Robot and his robot factory. I don't know what wizard means. I don't know why that's there afterwards.
I believe the wizard is just the
Creator.
say. No, actually, the creator is Datamos. The wizard, I think, is just that. Hey, you're using a crack.
Okay.
We
Thought
have
that's a
cracked the
cheap
game so
version
that
again.
it could actually run.
Alright, back to music.
I think also infinite lives. I think normally this game doesn't have that, but the players will have that. You walk around, you touch dots, touch all the dots, and you win. The goal is to beat screens A to K. After A, you go to B, and then C. So K is, what, 11, 12, something like that?
Yes.
11.
Do we want to listen to this game audio?
Yeah, if you collect that music note on the left side of the screen, the sound effects turn off. and I accidentally grabbed it and was like, "Oh shoot, I wanted that information for me as I play." But now that I'm listening to it,
Nope.
I'm thankful that I grabbed it.
Nope. No, you do not.
Right.
So you can grab a shield that will let you run through the enemies. SephirothsShadow probably wants to grab it, deal with that last fire guy. Getting some Donkey Kong vibes, by the way, which we had earlier on the stream. There's fall damage, so SephirothsShadow might just drop down here and is dead. I have to redo the whole stage. Yeah, that sucks.
Oof.
If you haven't played any of these old Commodore Amiga games, then yeah, you would probably not be thinking about that, but that was a common thing that they all had back then. I'm gonna turn on some background
Along
music on
with
my end.
just in general very odd control schemes because nothing's been standardized. No one has any idea what they're doing.
Yeah, I think this game has a joystick and one button. So you got a jump button.
Yoshimani on the Run had one button.
Mooware is on screen B on these conveyor belts. So the fact that you can only fall down a certain distance turns some of the later levels into more of like a puzzle game than a platformer. You need to figure out a route that you can actually take because certain parts of the level are basically one-way trips. There's no way back without taking lethal fall damage sort of thing. We got some elevators. When you stand on one, it'll slowly lift you up. You gotta jump on it, though. It won't do anything when you're just standing there.
Oh, that was too far.
Fall death.
Yeah.
Should
Is
have
that the
known.
first fall death Mooware's had?
I'm not sure. They should have died probably once. Maybe it was to like a fire guy or something, though. So I generally agree with a sort of top-down approach. As long as you've got a way to fall down safely, that is. And then you also have these shields that will protect you from enemies. So there's you're rationing out when to use those. Mooware, yeah, definitely knows about fall damage. Did not walk over the right side.
Very the shields are very Pac-Man power pellet sort of deals.
Oh, Mooware
Just barely.
didn't want to step off the edge because didn't want the fire guy to be a problem. So tried to jump over the fire guy, but landed on the elevator, lifted him up, and then walked off the left and died. So just got by some of the awkwardness of the controls. SephirothsShadow late into screen B. Recognized I need to jump left and zigzag to get all this stuff, but didn't get the top dot. Don't leave without getting the top dot, please. Okay.
Yeah, that would have been a real heartbreaker.
Whoa,
Oh.
they shorted the jump.
Games where you can fall down from a certain height, but then like you can fall down from a lower height but with a jump, which would theoretically put you higher than the one that killed you. Those are always interesting. How does that make sense?
Well, in this one, if you jump, like you are falling from that height.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there could be a safe fall, but you jump off the ledge and now you're dead. Yeah, that can happen.
What is... Oh, it's bombs.
We're finding out. Yeah, no,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you jump from there to there, it's no good.
Yeah, that was too high. So you gotta go all the way around to get those 4 dots or what?
Basically, yeah.
And we learned the shield does not protect you against falling.
Nope. Oh, it lands on the little spiky whatever these are.
Bombs.
I guess?
What
guess.
else?
I don't know.
It's too high.
Broke
So
his ankle on a bomb.
I never really 100% knew exactly at what height I would die and what height I would live.
I mean,
Even by the very end of the goal, I had a pretty good idea, but I was never 100% sure.
the game is like split into rows, right? And if you fall down 5 rows, you die.
Yeah, but it's hard to tell sometimes what a row is the way that the platforms are
Yeah,
lined
sure,
up.
sure.
Like, yeah, it is definitely, everything is on a grid, right? And so for a game on a grid, it should be very straightforward. And I found that it wasn't.
That's a clear. But it's D clear. That's 4 clears already. And if we're doing K, I think that's the 10th letter of the alphabet. Pretty far.
11.
11? Oh, well.
Yeah, so it's going to be an eternity then.
I'm more of a math guy.
What? Yeah. So once you start bouncing, you can't go neutral anymore. It's like Contra or like Castlevania or something. Like you have to keep moving on your jumps.
Oh, so he's
the
screwed.
bounces are weird.
He's screwed, isn't
You
he?
can land on the corner
Ooh!
of a thing.
He saved
Kind
it.
of like that.
Yeah. I thought he was screwed because he
And
had
then
to.
has
He
to
went like
bounce
the wrong
here.
way.
Actually needed to get those dots down below, I think.
He
Yeah.
can
Well-
maybe save it.
In fact, I think now he's screwed. I don't think there's a way back over to the right.
Can't he bounce like from the pink trampoline to the green trampoline, dodging the purple and green platforms?
We'll see.
Oh, like this?
Wow,
Yep.
wow. I didn't think those would line up at all, but you called it.
Unbelievable.
Nice. Oh, that's too high. Of course.
Yeah,
Wait, what else do you do then?
you take the teleporter.
Ah, of course.
We're
so these
living in the future now.
the teleporters are. TPC says they go in sequence. I feel like sometimes. I don't know. Sometimes I felt like it was not going in a sequence, but maybe I was just keeping track of it wrong. SephirothsShadow on C is 3 stages back or so. Oh, didn't kill the fire guy as the shield was running out. Now is in this awkward situation. Yeah, jumps off to get the shield, but goes off the edge.
Oh,
Ooh, I tried to jump. Like basically anywhere. It didn't work.
This was the first stage that had me like puzzled a little bit. You gotta go in the right order.
I mean, if you do the top first, I think that works. Because then you
Yeah.
no longer need the teleporters.
It's there's some little there's something to this stage that I didn't foresee. But I think with all those enemies cleared, mooware is going to be okay to jump to that teleporter. Maybe this was what got me.
He didn't. He tried to make the jump from green to green here, and failed it the last time. Fell down and died.
Yeah,
Which
and
is
I
why-
don't think you can jump onto the teleporter either.
Yeah, so that's why I said he should do the top first.
Yeah.
If you can really teleport everywhere. Or you could, like, maybe he thinks it's always 2 teleports that connect to each other, in which case he should do this teleporter first now.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's going to send
Surprise!
him here, and now he's going to be like, what? And now he goes here, like, yeah.
I mean, whatever.
okay.
As
yeah,
long
I
as
see
you
what you're
arrive
saying
at some point.
Now, can you fall off the left? I don't think you can. mooware doesn't think so either.
Yeah, I would.
now.
You
jump
can.
to the left, though.
You could jump down there, it's 4. You would survive it. It's the same height as the one you just dropped down.
Okay. Yeah, it is.
And at this point, the rest of the level is easy peasy.
Yeah, it's like the strategy fantasy puzzle game. Every enemy is dead, so the music changes, and you can just walk to the finish.
Oh, you mean Sabnak?
Sapnak. That's a good game.
SephirothsShadow can drop down there, and does.
Oh, what are these? Elevators.
Yeah, this is No, they are elevators, but there's no coming back once you go up the right side to the very top anyway. So
Makes
you
sense.
need to go on the left side and do all that. Oh no, the trampoline will save you. I forgot. But I don't think there's any way onto the trampoline from the very top platform.
Yeah, because you
it
can.
looks like
You don't have air control.
can't you just walk off to the left?
No, you hit the
No.
corner and
Gonna hit
die.
the bracket.
We're gonna see it.
There we go.
Look at that.
So you got to do the teleporter stuff first. The fires are not quite in sync, and you don't really know which of those teleporters you're going to come out of. And when you do come out of one, the downwards thing that Maurice saw is going to drop you immediately. So you don't want to drop onto fire, but it's also like you don't know which one you're going to pop out of. It turns out it should go in order, bottom, middle, top. If this is not a bad game, we'll see.
And it's bottom.
And he's safe for now.
Wait, do you have to jump on the trampoline every time?
You can drop off
Try and
of
get
this
back.
one.
Yeah, the first one, but then you have to jump on the trampoline, right?
Yep.
Yes, I would think so.
Oh, teleport, good. This will work.
Middle one has the clearance.
Close one. I know. It has to jump down to the trampoline. Ooh, close one.
SephirothsShadow just not been able to put it together on level C.
Yeah, unfortunate.
I like going to the bottom right and getting rid of that guy with one of your shields. And mooware with the final leap is going to be done with G.
He still has to get the ones from the ladder.
Does he have
So
Does he have to jump down here?
He has to jump to the
yeah.
trampoline.
I think so.
Like you can
Yeah,
jump
and
on the
then-
ladder. That was
That's what I was trying to remember.
Yeah.
It's rare, even in like more modern games, that you can jump and grab a ladder in midair. But I kind of don't want to rule it out for some reason in this game. I don't remember either way though.
Honestly, that's my judge of whether an action game is good. Can you grab a ladder in midair?
A good game if it lets you do it right off the bat.
Absolutely.
You cannot. Okay.
Could you grab a ladder in midair? Like in real life? That sounds hard.
Well, no, but I'm not action
Okay, how does this work?
2D person.
Not Mr. Robot.
Yeah. Who is
Yeah.
Mr. Robot?
So mooware needed to get those 3 blocks in the middle first, is what I did. But I guess maybe there's a way to do it
I
last.
think
I think you can just go back,
you could
maybe?
maybe hop
You can
at
just
the
walk
top
right.
to the teal one.
I
Oh,
think.
walk right?
Yeah, I think this
No.
is the thing.
Nope, you hit
Oh,
the bracket.
I mean, you have to get the red one first as well, then. The bottom right.
Nope, too short.
Has to land on the side first.
you can see what I mean now about how the game becoming more of a puzzle game towards the end.
Definitely.
What is he trying? Okay, yeah. I don't think jumping from the orange one or yellow one.
Also, it looks like they gave you a little man in the center.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's a man.
A 1-up you don't need.
Oh, I thought it was like one of those creepy guys that float around.
Just eerily still in the middle of the stage, not
Yeah.
doing anything.
Yeah, and then you come close and it suddenly zooms towards you.
Oh man.
Wait, how does this
So-
It's a
work?
robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
is
doesn't
not
work.
good.
Yeah, no, this won't
Yep.
work. Okay, how do you get
How
there?
do I do this? I did this. I forget how I did it. I feel like I went across the top. The
Then
way
you
that
drop
mooware
down?
did. But something. What did I do?
Nope, that's too much.
So, they do have lives, and I mean, SephirothsShadow is on the 3rd level with 66 of them. Is a problem?
No, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe you bounce off the wall. I think maybe you jump off of the right side of the screen and you
That-
bounce off the wall. Maybe that's it.
Oh, that would be great.
I'm not calling any aspersions to your character, but that sounds fake.
It does. But this is what some vague memory I've pulled out. I didn't even test this one that long ago. I'm surprised how completely I've forgotten. I remember it being surprising. I do. If nothing else, I remember that.
I mean, yeah, there's no other way. Like, what
Yeah.
else are you gonna do? You can't go down from the green, yellow, or red. But the only option is to land on the red one on the right. Like, unless you can somehow land on the red one immediately, the left red one.
We're just gonna try to do some kind of fancy bounce thing.
Yeah, no, I agree. Maybe you can experiment on the left side of the level if it bounces you.
Yeah.
I feel like that we should also talk a little bit about how there is a timer. The little energy.
Oh, it's
thing.
energy. We're running out of energy.
SephirothsShadow has gotten most of the dots on C finally.
Oh,
if he
come on,
jumps off the
buddy.
top of this platform, is he dead? I think he is, but he dropped.
Oh, that was clutch.
Nice.
That was so close too.
No fear.
Mooware's up
And
top.
he's in Grenade Town now.
Here's a bunch of bounces. Here we go.
And to the right.
Hold it. Hold right.
I don't think it happens, man. I don't think it.
I mean, what else happens? There is no other way. Huh? Oh.
I don't know if it'll happen if you just jump. Like if you're standing flat on it and you jump off to the right, I think you just jump off to the right. But I think the trampoline will rebound off the wall for some reason.
Really?
I think
It's
so.
a different sort of jump.
I
The
think
trampoline confers its properties onto him.
Onto the and he transfers it onto the wall. I don't know. I can't explain it. This is just what's in my heart.
That was a cool jump he did from the top red to
Yeah.
like the yellow or whatever.
It was. The way that see how all this lines up when you jump off the top, you land perfectly in the middle of each one. That seems like not a coincidence, right? So keep going, follow it.
Yeah, just blindly trust.
Oh, definitely don't walk off right. You tried that before, mooware.
Or maybe you can like turn around if you do something weird, special.
He was also running out of energy. He was at like 6.
We're running out of energy. You know that game Mad Gear?
Mad Gear.
It's like
Is
an
that the
arcade.
GameCube? Okay, no, I don't.
No, it's like an arcade racing game that I played in 13 and then subbed again, and Andy played it in 15. That's a good game. And you also collect energy in that game to not die. And then if you run low, there's like this voice that says, "We're running out of energy."
The only Mad Gear I know is the Final Fight gang.
Yeah. I was thinking of that, and I was thinking of Mad World, the black and white hyper-violent GameCube.
Oh yeah. SephirothsShadow manages to clear D in exactly the opposite way mooware did. Going counterclockwise instead of clockwise.
Army of Games asking, does the pastebin say anything about this? I would be surprised. I mean, I wouldn't expect it to say anything about it. It's something you have to figure out. Like, I feel like mooware is running out of things to try.
Yeah.
So there's only, and like you said, the way those steps make your jumps line up is kind of a hint.
I can confirm the manual also doesn't say anything about bouncing off walls.
I feel like figuring out these sorts of limitations or whatever is like the only interesting thing about this game. Like I think if we were spelling this stuff out in the pastebin, the game has like not enough to it that I don't even like want it in the tournament sort of thing. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh.
He
It
turned
does kind of
around.
lead to like situations like this where somebody just doesn't get the memo, right?
Yeah, well, mooware has a lot of time still. SephirothsShadow still on E. There's still an F and a G.
Yeah.
Those are letters. I like how it's letters. That's also like they weren't quite sure if levels should be called levels or screens or whatever, and should they be numbered? Maybe just names.
The manual uses both. So
Level and screen?
level and screen.
Wow. Maybe the levels are numbered.
I remember all the levels in Alligator Blagger were they had numbers 1 to 4, but then they also each had a name. Stage F or Screen F with its teleporter, SephirothsShadow getting the kind of rude memo that everything is unsafe at the start.
Tried to kill all the fires, didn't quite get there, and
Whoa! Oh! We saw something!
he did bounce off the wall. You were right.
As you do when you have the charge of the trampoline.
Here we go.
What?
It's off sync now. I don't know if this is going to be good. The fire is now a problem. It's trying to line up. Yeah, that looks good. Go. Yeah!
All right, we got there.
Nice. Didn't collect the man.
Whatever.
Every
Got
time you beat a
71.
level, it's like this adventure.
Disembodied robot head.
The whole event
There's
every
the-
time you beat one.
A finish from Saiho, 22 minutes, 40 seconds. That's really good.
Terrifying. Oh god, you have to use the teleporters, get around, and there's all these mandatory slides.
Oh, it's like a rope that you slide down.
I guess, I don't know. They are annoying. They are not optional. You gotta be so careful. Oh,
You gotta
Just
do
a
this
little
stupid
dot
thing
in the
5
middle.
times.
you gotta like, yeah, there we go. Get into these situations where you want to back up, jump over it, and then fall
Ooh.
down, and then okay, went straight down here.
Yep. Had to anyway, so.
Now has to teleport 3 times. Oh. Much.
Oh.
Another 3 times.
Yeah. Oh, SephirothsShadow getting juked out by this fire guy. But I think is in trouble. Yeah, I think hasn't done the top and has no way back up
Oh.
there.
mooware could have maybe jumped to do this a bit faster.
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah, right.
But he
You're
did
right.
kill all the fire, so
Situation before.
at least it's pretty safe. As long as he doesn't fall down somehow.
Yeah, I mean, it's so unintuitive to like back up, make sure you have enough space to not jump it, and then jump
Right.
over and then double back. Like to put that all together in a short amount of time while you've got this shield power up or whatever. It's awkward.
Alright, so the basement says small magnets make you attracted towards the large magnet.
Yep.
So this game is all about things giving you properties. The trampoline gives you the bouncy property. These power-ups give you the kill enemies property, and small magnets give you the fall of the stage property.
Dies immediately. That was what happened to me. Like no chance. Just you don't know what to expect, and
So do you have to jump? Can you make that jump with the power
yeah,
of magnet?
it pulls you the whole way, so you can do a nice big jump, which is like I would not have thought this game would like handle that very well, but it does.
Oh, nice.
Get the shield.
Oh, no!
But you needed to do a neutral jump.
Yeah. Was just
Then if
barely
you do a
too
neutral jump,
fast.
You get pulled to the right.
I was grabbing the shield before I grabbed the magnet, so I was able to deal with the fire if it was there. Yeah, here we go. Mooware's doing that.
Oh no.
No,
Oh,
no.
the shield's gonna run out.
Sephiroth
Saiho.
clears screen F.
On to G. Still H and I separating SephirothsShadow from mooware, and Saiho in the chat saying the hardest part was bouncing from the edge of the screen. Now that got mooware for a long time. So I didn't like, you just want to stay on the ground and tap left until the magnet runs out. I kept trying to like jump up and grab the thing or like do the ladder or like I kept trying to do stuff and kept getting killed.
And the answer is not do stuff.
Yeah, just hang out for a while.
Sometimes to go fast, I have to go slow.
That's right. So Mooware's done with J and is on to K.
Oh, this is a mess.
Final stage of the goal. Yeah, this really has an order of operations that you need to think through.
Okay.
There were so many times where I was, thought I had it and then didn't realize something about the level and just was okay, and then like do it all again.
I gotta say, if Mover gets us all like first try, I'm gonna.
I think basically if you end up in the bottom left, there's no coming back.
What?
There's a teleporter. Oh, bottom left. Yeah, I agree.
That was almost really impressive.
Or already it's over. Yeah, from
Yeah, I don't think you can make this jump from the too wide. Stuff doesn't have hope either. There's nowhere to go from
maybe
here.
it's possible.
You can do some tight jumps to fix it if you screw up. I mean, where do you jump here? Oh, there? Seems like a logical jump to do.
Kind of doable.
I tried this a few times.
That is a really tight jump if that's doable.
Well, that one's not gonna work. Even if you make it.
TPC saying, you can make that jump. Which, I mean, I didn't think you could bounce off the edge of the stage, so, fool me twice.
It's a mysterious game. With endless possibilities. Oh, SephirothsShadow just needed to walk left, but did a jump.
What refresh?
The typical refresh rate we look for here is around 144.
Fire is shooing mooware away from this platform.
Fire is angry.
What? Slips under.
Oh, now he can maybe go fast? Oh, never mind, that's a stupid elevator. Oh no, don't run away.
Oh, SephirothsShadow. Okay.
Can't hesitate around these fires. You gotta show them who's boss. That's a mistake.
Yeah, if you show fear, that's the end of you.
They smell it, Fire smells fear.
True. And then it burns you.
Yep, that's typically what fire does.
Yeah.
Waiting until the fire passes under him.
There's so many.
The Sephiroth artwork for this match. Him in space with this like robot helmet or whatever. It's gonna be
I
good.
really hope he gets a look at the box art.
This stupid little dot up there.
Oh yeah, you gotta drop down.
Oh,
Oh no!
Yeah, but not too
I saw it
far.
coming! I saw it coming!
I think SephirothsShadow might have just done himself in here.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's
Oh
it.
yeah, he can't get down
Yep.
there.
You need to get those purple dots first.
I like that everything is rainbow. Like, there's no reason for it, it's just... They could do it, so they did it. I respect
Yep.
that.
That was a pretty common thing for a lot of games of this era.
I mean, it's kind of a marketing thing, right? And look at all the colors we can put out.
It's true. That's a lot of colors.
This is gaming.
He runs into the room. Horrible. I hate this. Oh, it's happening again!
Oh, buddy.
He fails the jump and then goes right to try it again, but then falls down the room. Oh god.
Okay, all of the left side has been cleared from SephirothsShadow. It's
Oh,
going
I don't
up
trust
to get
this.
the
Yep.
purples.
Yep.
I don't
Okay,
trust this.
he's
Don't
getting
jump.
No, I would. This is not going to work.
Ah.
And just make the jump.
I think you have to make the top jump on the
Perfect.
purple. Oh,
Alright,
SephirothsShadow did it. Yeah.
Yep.
So, like you said, 4 rows okay, 5 rows dead. But like when that platform is 2 rows above the other one, and you jump off of it and go down, that's where it's like, am I jumping 3 rows? Am I jumping 2 rows?
Yeah.
I think
And the
if you
manual
jump, it
itself
adds 2.
does,
Yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
+2. I agree.
So if you jump, you can't fall 3. But this one was just barely what
Yeah.
mooware could do.
Okay. So let's see if SephirothsShadow figures this out.
Opportunity to make up a lot of ground.
I don't see
It's
it.
really weird.
Yeah, like there's enough stuff to try before you run out of stuff to try.
Alright, mooware gets the shield and kills this annoying fire, so now can finally focus on getting the dots.
Yeah, this blue dot on the left.
Really shorted the jump there, but it's okay.
She's still trying to make it from the ladder.
Yeah, not even trying it. Doesn't even think it's a thing.
I really liked jumping over the rope on the top. Yeah, like that.
I feel like that's the only way.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't see another
Ah.
way here.
There we go.
Nice. Now teleport like in the middle. Oh
Just
yeah.
like one dot.
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
Uh-huh.
Why did you leave that one? Alright, I would go for this.
Okay. Drop straight down, I think.
I would
left
I
at
would
that
jump
fire.
and I would get the thing and kill
Top
the
one.
fire. Yeah.
Save the other dot for the other fire.
You get 4 dots and there's 4 fires in this, so you can always... It's always pretty safe. Right,
And
get
that's
it.
going to be a clear.
That's it.
34:33 is the time from mooware.
Oh, this level looks great.
What the?
Everything is bombs.
Did they spell something?
Don't think so. Weirdly fun. Yeah. I was like, oh Jesus, what, some Atari game?
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go. And I fired it up and I was like, nah, this thing's fine.
Yeah, I think this would be fun, just to figure out the levels. It's kind of a mix of puzzle. It's a cocktail of puzzle and platform.
Yeah, I liked it. I didn't even mark it yellow for fine. I marked it green. Accept. Good. Go. Let it in. Not many. I think I only accepted, like, straight up, what? 29% of games?
We have Dancing Cloud and Sephiroth.
And
Oh,
then
I
that
didn't
fan art.
realize that in the this fan art, Cloud is in the corner, apparently.
Dying in space, yeah.
Sephiroth's fine though.
All right.
Matches continue on Mystery Funhouse. Maybe not immediately, I don't know. If the way things are shaping up right now, we're looking at an hour and 13 minutes until the next match.
I mean, we could fill it with with 30 more challenges of Dark Roll Free Kick Challenge, or whatever it was called.
Was that the soccer game I was seeing earlier?
That was the soccer game.
That looked like a lot of fun.
No, it didn't.
I think it was fun. It was like a bad Rocket League.
I guess Rocket League is fun enough that even bad Rocket League has some. I would have been bored of it after like 10 minutes, though.
Hello, SephirothsShadow and mooware.
Hello, hello. That was an unusual submission.
Yeah. Have you heard of the Atari 8-bit before?
Yeah, I played one Atari 8-bit game in Kusa Grande.
Oh, okay. So
Some kind of hobbyist platformer, so it does look familiar.
did the fact that Kuso Grande was your only experience with this console make you hesitant when you found out that that's what this was?
Well, no, I mean, I like Kusa Grande, so I did have the initial reaction, oh, it's one of those games, but yeah, I have nothing against it. It was fun. It was surprisingly puzzly.
Yeah. So SephirothsShadow is typing along. Can't talk to us with a mic or anything, but says they haven't played an Atari 8-bit game before. It was really fun. Liked the fall damage mechanic. Yeah, that was a thing in a lot of these old games. Definitely got me a bunch of times, but it's really creative. I like how you can build some challenging maps around it.
Yes, that there is a map editor in this game. I don't think we mentioned that, but that is the robot factory part of the game, apparently.
Nice. So you got stuck on G or H or something. The bouncing off the wall.
But yeah, why do you have to make the drop? And I had to figure out that I have to bounce off the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Which, yeah, wasn't really obvious that that's an option.
Cyrohydra didn't believe me when I told him
other
that
side
was the solution. It was so off the wall, literally, that yeah.
Yeah, it honestly sounded like one of those, oh yeah, man, you just use strength and you push the truck on, like, Blade's Island, and there's Mew, he's right there. Like, that sort of playground rumor sort of thing.
The playground of mystery. Oh man, now I love the idea of all the competitors and all the whole community just being kids running around on a playground. And our tournament is like just kids in the sandbox. Oh no. What a lovely image. Yeah, SephirothsShadow, the level that you are on, there's a way to bounce off the wall that you will need to discover to finish that level. They also say, congratulations on the win, mooware. A victory well earned.
Yeah, congrats to you too. It was a fun match. And I was stuck on that stage for a very long time. And I think I spent a lot of that time just standing there and kind of pondering, being baffled by what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, you tried absolutely everything else that might possibly work, so it was like there was nothing else but to just follow the trampolines. So routing becomes really important later on, right? Like there's all these areas where you can't come back from.
Yeah.
So were you trying to, was there a point where you started to really try to think ahead and have the whole stage kind of mapped out, or at least like a plan to get from place to place, or were you more just kind of going from place to place and hoping it works out, sort of thing?
Yeah, most of the time I just rush in and hope it works out. If if it's not really obvious that I can't get out of that.
Yeah, it got you on that last stage, the bottom left section. It looks like there should be some way to jump to get out of there. But apparently, TPC says it's possible. Saiho says he tried it 10 times. I tried it a lot of times. You tried it like twice or something. But apparently, there's some way to jump across and get out of there with all those conveyor belts.
So did
Hmm.
the viewers get the beautiful sound effects? Because this game has a really busy soundscape. It doesn't have music, but there's constantly stuff going on.
Yeah, so when I was testing, there's a music note. I think the pastebin mentions it. You can grab it in the first level and it turns the sound effects off. And I grabbed it by accident, actually. I wanted them on because I was like, I like the feedback of the things I'm doing, you know. Getting that sort of feedback helps me, just helps me. So, but I turned it off and I was like, well, I don't know how to get it back on without dying potentially, so I'll just keep going. And then when I heard the race, we had the audio from your stream going, and God, I'm really glad I turned them off because, wow.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste. I liked it.
SephirothsShadow also saying that he adjusted the sound effects and calls them exquisite bleeps and bloops.
And there you go. You found someone who's with you.
They also said they would be doing one last bit of fan art to cheer you on in your coming matches.
Nice, thank you very much.
That I can't wait to see it myself.
Yeah, I don't know if we have any artists lurking out there in our communities who don't really. Their first thought isn't I should share my art with these people or whatever. But like, if you got mystery fan art, I want to see it for sure. That's
Yes,
been really
please
fun.
just flood the MT channel with fan art. Make it completely unreadable.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Well, maybe. Yeah, then we'll have to make a new channel for it, and then everyone will find it over there. But I'm glad it was a positive mystery tournament experience for you, SephirothsShadow. It sounds like you had a lot of fun. And mooware, you stay alive in the
Yay,
tournament a
that's
little longer.
That's a first for me, I think. Usually I didn't do too well in Mystery Tournament.
Yeah. I don't know who your next opponent is. I'm never very diligent in looking this
I
stuff
think
up.
it was Kirk Q. I looked at the bracket earlier.
Okay. Then the players are doing a better job of keeping track of their opponents than I am, I think. Kirk Hughes got a lot of experience. He's not bad. Could be a strong opponent, but I feel like you at least got a chance.
Well, I'm happy I got this far.
Oh, and I guess if you win, you go on to face Nakarashi. So your destiny's laid out before you a little bit. Yeah, so best of luck in that next match. SephirothsShadow says, yeah, it was great. Thanks for having me. My ghost or my shadow will continue to haunt you. So thanks so much to both of you for the match and for coming to talk to us here today.
Yeah, thanks for commentating and restreaming.
It's been a lot of fun commentating and restreaming these matches for you, but no one has volunteered an hour's worth of content to fill before the next match.
Yeah.
I would, but I'm 25 minutes late for raid night, so.
Thyrohydra's got to get going.
Which
Yes.
enemy, like, I forgot who it was. Piper, maybe? Who's got that avatar of like a Final Fantasy 14 enemy that we can't identify?
Oh no, that was Estelle. Hold on, I need to look at the bracket. I know exactly who you're talking about, though. Mr. Tournament.
It's Callback. Is the name.
Oh, yes. Callback. Callback has a extreme close-up of a Namazu.
Namazu. Okay.
That they're catfish people.
Got it.
More catfish than people.
Yeah, with those lips, absolutely.
And I think Estella Lumaris also has a major villain as their avatar. I think. I'm not sure.
Maurice,
What up?
how do you feel about playing a game I rejected on my own? No one else tested it. I disliked it so much. I rejected it immediately.
Wow, you're making me hungry for this.
But so you,
My
you
test-
like it
well,
so
here's the
much
thing,
you
I'm-
reject.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
here with you on
Mhm.
this one.
Okay.
We're gonna do it together, sort of, I guess.
Okay. We'll
Maybe I'll have ideas for you.
get through this.
I just
yeah.
love this.
My
this
tester
narrative.
comment. I just wrote nope.
Nope. Like the engineer.
I love this narrative that you liked this game so much you couldn't let other people play it.
No, that's definitely not the narrative.
Okay, well, have fun with your good game. See ya.
All right. Thank you so much, mooware.
I will also let you both enjoy that experience.
I mean, I can play a game, sure.
Yeah. Okay. That's what we'll do. I'll send you this paste bin.
TPC says he will play it, so maybe he can be on
Okay.
stream too.
Best of luck. See
And
you
I
later.
guess that means we'll need like an actual race.
Why did you make a rentry if you didn't even submit it? Why is this so long?
This is Hopscotch who wrote it.
Okay.
Oh, I think TPC found my cursor and knows what paste bin I copied, so he knows what game it is.
Sounds like something TPC would do.
It's really on the ball on that one. That's the paste bin. You're gonna need this download link.
Alright, cool. I can show you how the Tate layout works.
The what?
Is it called Tate or Tate? It's probably Tate, right? The vertical screen thing.
Oh, is this like a Japanese shmup term or something?
Tate. I don't know. It's just
I-
a term for when you put a screen sideways.
Yeah, I never heard of it before.
Alright, I will be using BizHawk because that has worked really well for people. Don't worry, I've got got a good computer.
For portrait mode arcade games. Yeah, if it's Japanese in origin, it would be Tate.